Alright, welcome to my Fortnite Infinite Drift Pack gameplay and review. So as you can see, the pack is currently available and it's a real life money pack. However, it's not showing up in the item shop. You have to go to your store on whatever console you're playing on. So for example, this is on the PS4 and I came over here to the store. You can do this on the PS5 as well. Come up to the search option and then type in Fortnite, and then all the available real life money packs will show up, including the Heartbreak Royale pack from a few days ago. But here it is, the Infinite Drift pack. Now, unfortunately, because this is not in the item shop, you can't inspect it. This is the best I can do right here. It tells you via text what's in it, but you can't look at the skins, which is kind of dumb. So this is everything in the pack: 3 skins, 3 back blings, 3 pickaxes, no V-Bucks. And the cost is $17.25. So last month this would have been cheaper, but they increased the prices of V-Bucks as well as this pack, and this is what we're at, $17.25. Now a lot of people are wondering, will this go away tomorrow? Because that's how the new item shops are this entire season. Everything rotates out after 24 hours. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm willing to bet it's gonna stay. And why do I say that? Well, because like I said, this pack is still here. So this was released on November 3rd, and it still remains, so I imagine this one will stay a little while as well. Now, in addition, this one came back, the Inferno's Quest Pack, for $13.79. So that one does include up to 1,500 V-Bucks. But we're focusing on this one right here. I'm going to buy it. We're going to check it out. It's got some reactivity as well. Let's go take a look. Okay, so here's everything. I'll just show you the skins right here, and then we'll take a look in the locker. So the Skull Drifter, that is apparently Drift and the Skull Trooper. Then we got the Rift Strider Drift. I like that pink. He's got a man bun too. And then this is the most bizarre one, the Fishdrift. So fish stick and drift merged together. Then I also bought the Heartbreaker Ranger pack. Pretty sweet. So that one you get 600 V-Bucks instantly. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with Skull Drifter. It says the Infinite Drift Unit's Grim Intimidator. Look at this one. I love this look. So it is like a Skull Trooper, creepy skull at that, and then the OG Drift cape, and that back bling is phenomenal. Holy smokes. So it looks like all 3 of the skins have some effects that you can turn on and off. Now that's not a reactivity, it's just a special effect, so they're on all the time unless you shut them off. But you can see the cape still flows with animation. This is just the lighting. So you can see the sparks coming out of the eyes, as well as the cape, and even the back bling. So here's the Rift Strider Drift. It says intense leader of the Infinite Drift unit. So he's the leader. And again, you can turn the special effects off if you want. They're not as noticeable on this one. They're just some ginormous ones near his eyes, and that's it. So I don't have his current back bling on, but I'll show you the back blings in just a minute. So he's got a headset, a man bun, and some very bright pink attire. Unfortunately, you cannot take the mask off. I would have loved that, but you can't. And then the most bizarre, it says the Infinite Drift Unit's Aquatic Charmer. Fishdrift. Same thing. He's got a lot more lightning. Tons around his mask up there, and around his gloves as well, but it all can be turned off. So he's got a little jacket as well. You can see his fish scales stick out of his pants. It's kind of creepy, actually. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. So without looking at any of the skins in-game, I'm going to rate them just as they are. Skull Drifter number 1, Rift Strider Drift number 2, and Fishdrift would be my least favorite. Let's take a look at the back blings. Okay, it looks like I was wrong. You cannot turn any of the effects off on the back blings. There's no styles for any of them. Now, the red rift cage is definitely animated. You can see it opens up and unfurls. I wonder if you can close it as well. We'll see in-game. The Striders is called Strider's Hard Shell. Okay, it looks like a little pack of sorts with 2 blades stuck in it. It almost looks like a maroonish purple. And then the fish stick one is pretty cool, the Atlantean Jug. It's got a lot of power emanating from within. So I'm anxious to see if that one does anything either. Looks like it could be reactive, but we'll see. Now you can see they were all pretty much interchangeable, at least with the first style. They all go quite nicely there. Now the pickaxes are all amazing. So this is the Skull Scythe right here. It says, bring down the face of doom. Look at that animation. I love that there's a skull right underneath as well. Let's swing it. Oh wow, heavy duty sounding, amazing splash. I bet the contrail's out of this world as well. Now the Strider has a dual wielded one. says cut through reality. Ooh, look at that splash. I'm in love with these pickaxes. And look at this one, the Atlantean Trident. This is amazing as well. Oh wow, a shocky sound effect. Brilliant animation plus splash. These pickaxes are top notch. So that's all you get. You don't get a wrap and you don't get a contrail or a glider. Now, chances are, ooh, that's glitched. So you may have the Rift Lightning contrail, which should go with all three of them. Now for a glider, there's quite a few. I think the Corrupted Tendrils might go great with this Skull Trooper version. If you don't like that one, then you could do the Drift Stream, which looks perfect. We also have the Rift Rider. That might be for the fish stick one. And for a wrap, we have the Drift Shift, if you want. That would definitely fit the Strider skin. And this one from Season 9 of Chapter 1 would probably flow with the Skull Trooper one. And then we also have the Maximum Drift. It's got a lot more purple and pink in it, though. Alright, so let's hop into a match and see what this plays like and see if there's any secret reactivity as well. Alright, so as you can see, the contrail looks amazing. But of course not everyone's going to have this contrail. Likewise for the glider, the Corrupted Tendrils, not everyone's going to have this. But the 4 Nightmares pack that had this glider just came back recently, so chances are some of you grabbed it. Look how nice that is. Very creepy all around. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is that the cloak is kind of puffy. So it conceals his entire face and is just very baggy around the arms. I didn't think it would be that wide. So when you aim down sights, you can really see it. I mean, you can't even see any of the face whatsoever. So from your perspective, you have no idea this is even a skeleton because you can't see nothing. I just didn't expect it to be that puffy. So I think we could have went with a more animated wrap because this one, I mean, it flows, but it's not the best. Take a look from the front. Beautiful animated eyes there, and you can see the lightning effects all around. The inside of the cape is nicely animated as well. Just a nice looking skin, but again, from your perspective, unless you do this emote, you won't be able to see that skull or the effects at all. Now there's a nice reactivity with the backbling, and I think it only deals with the pickaxe. So when you take your pickaxe out, the backbling opens up. So I don't know if it's just this pickaxe or if it's any pickaxe in the entire game that does this. We'll have to look. But you can see as soon as you pull the pickaxe out, it opens up. And then it's nicely animated inside, and when you put the pickaxe away, or you pull your gun out, it folds back up. And it doesn't have the effects anymore. It's only when it's open, the lightning comes out. It's still animated inside, but you have to open it up to see the lightning. So that's pretty sweet. Speaking of sweet, pickaxe is 10 out of 10. Look at the contrail. Nice static pink effect. Love that. Let's try a splash. Absolutely. Nice pink explosion. Love that. Let's try in the dark. Oh, wow. Glows perfectly. Look at that. Pink in the dark. Amazing. Look at that. I am very impressed. Ooh, those eyes are creepy. Looks way, way better in the dark, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Let's get an elimination and see if there's any secret reactivity here. Let's get an elim right here. Jeez, I couldn't see that guy. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that was a dumb elim. I couldn't see. I was right in his face. Oh, these go, my friend. These go. Oh, you butt-faced beaver. Nice try, buddy. Bop! Okay, so I didn't see any reactivity with this skin, but like I said, the backbling does open up with the pickaxe removal. And I did confirm it's with any single pickaxe, not just this one. Okay, here's the second drift skin. This is the Strider one. See how the glider looks here. Okay, that's not bad. A lot of pink on this skin, and in fact there's not much gold at all. The only yellow or gold you see at all is in his hair, which is again in a man bun. So I do like the special effects on the drift skins, but this one, it's almost comic book like. It's a bit cartoony and it's way, way prevalent. So from your perspective, you can see that a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. So when you aim down sights, it's also distracting because it's all over the place. Like I said, it reminds me of a comic book. So for this one, you may want to turn the special effects off. And then you can see his helmet has 2 pointy ears, which in combination with the man bun kind of obstructs your entire top left. If you like the color pink, I think you're gonna like this skin, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling this one. The first one was way better in my opinion. Let's take a look from the front here. So he does have a cool mask. I just wish you could take it off. So this wrap does go quite nicely. Pickaxes, as I said, are dual wielded. So you get 2 of them. Nice animation on those. I do love the pickaxes. All 3 of them look great. Nice contrail there. See a splash here. Okay, so it's not as good of a splash as the first pickaxe we saw, but it's still not bad. Let's turn the lights off. Okay, so definitely not that much glow. You got a little bit of glow on the back bling, and that's about it, other than the ginormous sparks that emit from your face. Yeah, I do like the mask, but the effects are just a bit much, so I would definitely turn these off. Pickaxes look great in the dark. They emit a nice glow. Look at that. Beautiful contrail as well. Yeah, I'm definitely impressed with all the pickaxes thus far. All right. Well, let's go see if there's any secret reactivity, although I doubt it. It doesn't look like anything would be reactive here. We'll go get one a limb. Let's go! So now that I see this one in-game, I think I'm liking it a little more. For some reason, it just looked a little plain in my creative map review. But seeing the colors in-game, I'm really liking that pink color. That looks so good. Again, though, the graphics can be turned off because that's a bit annoying. Not a big fan of that. All right, and last but certainly not least, let's check out the Fishdrift skin. So I went with the Rift Rider Glider. That's a mouthful. Okay, that's not bad. I'm most curious about the back bling on this one. I'm hoping it's secretly reactive. Okay, so there's a lot more pink than I anticipated on this one. With the hood up, it just looks pretty strange. Lots of special effects on this one. Ooh, look at his little fishy claws. Ah, and his fishy eyes. Okay, so this is definitely the most obstructive out of all of them. In fact, half the wrap is blocked by the big popped up collar on the jacket. So his mask has kind of a fin on it. It's like a horn, and you can see the big fish eye blink every now and again. Back bling is a giant jar, and you can see the lightning effect radiate out of that. Like I said, though, there's no way to turn that off. You turn the effect off on the skin, but not the back bling. Oh, it kind of moves when you move. Pickaxe is great, as is all the pickaxes. Nice trident. You can use this on a number of skins for sure. It's got a solid contrail. And an amazing splash as well. Great. Let's check this one out in the dark. Okay. Lots of pinkish electricity. Look at that. Let's take a look from the front. Ooh, creepy eyes. I'm not a fan of that mask. It just looks weird. It looks like one of those masks that you put on the ballroom. Like those creepy ballroom masks that you hold up. That's what it reminds me of. And then there's electricity on the top. I don't know. This is probably my least favorite one, but I'm just not a fan of the fish stick skins in general. Pickaxe is great, though. So let's go get in a limb with this back bling to see if it maybe does anything reactive. So far, we have no reactivity other than the Skull Trooper drift when you pull your pickaxe out and it opens up. Someone's gliding in right now. Oh, no way I missed that shot. Yeep! Oh, wow. Got him. Okay, I was not anticipating that to elim him, but hey, we'll take it. So I didn't see any reactivity there. Oh, wait. There he is. I was going to say, someone just grappled. Oh! Got him! I didn't see any reactivity there, though. Let's go. Wow, Deagle is strong. Holy smokes. So there you go, 3 skins, 3 back blings, 3 pickaxes, and I think my initial ratings still stand. I like the Skull Drifter the best. I was very surprised by the Rift Strider Drift. Not my favorite, but definitely second best. And then my least favorite was the Fishdrift, although it still was pretty sweet. So Drift mixed with anyone is usually a win. And I'm quite impressed with at least 2 out of the 3 of these, but if you're a fan of Fish Stick, you're going to love this one as well. It's just not my cup of tea. So in terms of what you get for what you pay for, there's definitely value there. There's a lot of items and accessories that values to about $17. But if you already own a Drift skin, I would take a hard look at these skins and make sure there's something you really want. If you don't own a Drift, then yes, absolutely, $17 is a steal for this. So those are my opinions. The coolest one, and I kind of wish you could buy him sold separately, is this guy right here. I love him. Back bling's all sweet, as are the pickaxes, so at least the accessories are great. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.